Welcome back to Space Engineers. You're on with Pixie Rain, and this is Helios Underground Survival. I'm gonna check right now to see if we have good live status. Waiting for the stream to load. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check the sound volume. Checking to see if my... Alright. Cool, we're good to go. Alright, welcome back everybody. I believe this is episode 6. Ooh. Alright, looks like we've got a spiteful aggressor and drifting pursuant still overhead. Man, those guys never give up, do they? Alright, well, while I was waiting for those guys to go away, hey, thanks for joining. I've been busy. Real busy. Okay, so I cleared some of the rocks out from around here. I figure we're gonna go ahead and put a wall on this side. And then, I haven't done any work on this. I'm still trying to figure this situation out with that. I think I'm gonna have to reconfigure things completely on that to get it to work. So I just painstakingly used my drill and did some excavations. Got a little bit of a bigger area in here. Got all this cleared out around this. That way we could kind of expand out of this cramped little space here. But in the meantime, I have got some Gatling ammo going. We've got 94 rounds so far, and it's still kind of coming along. So we're going to go ahead and load this up with Gat ammo, but we also want to load this up with all of the materials we might need to fix said Gats. And the reason why that is because I've begun the process of these 3 things. These little welders here, we're going to put them up on the roof where we put the Gats. And we're going to have those up there along with the, well, just Gats for now. We have 2 in boxes over there, so we'll load those up. Because of this here, which is going to cover our Gats and make the welders fix them, also notify me if they're running low on ammo. That is going to allow us to build whatever weapons we want because, again, per the AI rules, that's what we can do. So let's go ahead and see what the production line's looking like. Oh, it's looking good, looking real good. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, that's nice. We got 71 rounds there, another 45 rounds there. And we got all of the extra parts for fixing those over here too. But we're going to need to use a few to get these up and running. I got to get these prepared, and I'll tell you why I got to get them prepared. It's because I don't think these guys are going to give me much of a break. I'm pretty sure that once I stick those things up there, it's going to have to be very quick that I'll have to get those up. Wait a minute. I only see the drifting oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm looking for the spiteful aggressor and I don't see it. Sneaky, sneaky. So we're going to go ahead and drop these off in here. And then we want these here. Alright, let's get the rest of those things. We get the computer chips. We're gonna get, let's see. Grab those. And yeah. More Gat ammo. Can't have too much Gat ammo. And then we're gonna need some of these, I think. Just in case, and grab a couple more of those. Definitely grab a whole lot more plates. Because I have a feeling that these things are going to be working with, going to be healing a lot. There they go, shooting again. Very underwhelming, gentlemen. Very underwhelming indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and get these dropped off in here, and then we'll get this going on over here too. Good, now we can get those set up over there too. Alright, we'll drop those in there. Okay, cool. And then, and it looks like, what's our battery status doing? Oh, we still got time. Alright, we're going to need some battery cells too because we have a new battery in the house. Alright, we're going to get those. Now, this is the tricky part. We don't want... Now, the trickiest part is going to be... We've got to get up here. Alright. Now, here's the problem, as I see it. I don't know what's up there. Good gravy. What are you guys doing? You guys have set things on fire now? Spiteful aggressor and drifting. Alright, I gotta get these air tanks back. Then I think we're gonna take a few pot shots of these guys. These guys are starting to annoy me. Alright, we'll drop this, drop that, drop that. Alright. Also, we're gonna drop the pistol too. And we're gonna drop one of those, one of those, one of those, and that.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah. Wish I had something a little bit more potent than this here to deal with these guys, but... Alright, so there is the spiteful aggressor and the other. Alright, let's see. That thing's like a little ball. This is why I need my gat up there. Wish I could get it so that it dries up and then start shooting them. That'd be good. That'd be real good. Problem is with an M20 rifle, I don't really have that very good of a situation with that. Alas, that's not gonna be the case. What do we got in here? Steel plates. Oh. Yeah, I see. Okay. I don't think I can... Yeah, see, I only have the option to fire single shots. What I need is a full auto weapon that can lay it on. Yeah. The only other option I got is to try to go up there and, like, literally grind them down, and that's not a very effective way to go. Daggone it. Wait a minute. What if I ran one of that all the way out to here? What if I ran one out here and then I stuck a auto turret on there? What the fuck? Are you people retarded? Okay, well, good to know that you can see me. That's gat firing up there. Huh. Alright, so to carry on. Alright, so... Now, let's see here. Let's see, first of all, I want to run this out here so that I can get this set up. And I think...
Fuel low.
Alright, let's get some jetpack fuel. You know what I really need? I need to get a second entrance. That way I can, when they're busy with this side, I can go to the other side, come around, and take them from behind and flank them. That would be ideal. The other thing I could do is I could put an interior turret down here. I don't know. Not helpful, dude. Not helpful. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, so... This is gonna have to angle down. Alright, so... What if we did this? What if we did... We're going to work on base construction on this episode at the very beginning because, well, they're just being royal pains. Like, seriously pains. They're just being... So we're going to go ahead and go to these ones here. And I'm thinking... Now, why are you being obstinate?
Energy low.
Well, what do we got here? A timer block. No kidding. Mining under here is going to be fun. Yeah, we'll salvage that timer block because we could use that for something else somewhere else, I'm sure. So let's slap that up there because I was just thinking, what if I did a automation thing so I could get timer blocks? We're going to put you under blue. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay. Huh. No kidding. Heavy armor slope, okay. Alright, now let's see here. We're going to want to go with... Oh, we're going to want to do these right here. What do we got here? Hydrogen thruster. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and get this slope here.
Energy critical.
A nice little open wide walkway there. Big enough that I could fit a rover that's only 2 squares high. Logistic post over there. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and use you. Cool. Alright. Now, let's see here. These guys are mighty persistent, I do believe. Alright, so now we're going to go... Let's go with, where is it? We're going to go with logistics. We're going to do this here. Alright, and we can't obviously do that far because of that.
No energy.
Ruh-roh. This is why we need lights. It's pitch black in here. We've got to get some lights, and we need to get this place arranged a little bit better too. Yeah. So I think, what do we got? We got any? Yeah, we do. I think it's time for us to get some lights going on in here. We need big lights. Alright, it's dark, but at least there's some lighting in here. A little bit at least. We're gonna need a lot more than that. Well, isn't this an interesting quandary? Let's see here. That's because this is where the rocks end and the concrete begins. Well, this is a tough call here. See, this can't because there's something in the way. That's what's in the way. Okay. So now we can do that. But here comes the problem. Doing that sets us up for trouble later.
Energy low. Storm inbound.
Now the tricky part. The tricky part's going to be doing the stuff above where that's supposed to be. We could always lower this and use this as the baseline level, which seems to me like that might be the smarter option. Yeah, I think that would be the smarter way to go. Do heavy armor and then run, then lower the other thing down, yeah. I don't know though, if we can get rid of that spiteful aggressor, that would be great. is holding this thing up? So there's got to be something deep inside that somewhere. But where?
Energy critical.
Yeah, I hear you, sweet lady. I'm working on a project here, sweet lady.
Fuel low.
Oh, that got my attention.
Fuel critical.
Alright, let's get some fuel, and then I'm wondering if I can't... I wonder if I might be able to set up a interior turret that might shoot them down when they pass within range. Like right here, maybe. Or better yet, what if I did one like right here? Like what if I took a thing? What if I did that? I did a light armor block right off this. There. And what if we put a turret right there? I wonder if I can do that. Oh, it's got to be actually on a grid in the middle.
No energy.
Yeah, it has to be in the center of a grid. Well, that knocks that out, unless I... What the heck? Alright. Oh, that's a first. I haven't seen that happen before. They shoot themselves down? Alright, so what we're gonna do... we're gonna get all the fixins for... Okay, so here's my plan. I know I've been pretty quiet, but I'm working on a plan here. My plan is to bring some fight to these guys by putting a auto turret right there. And using some of my thousands of rounds of auto turret ammo I've got over here. And we're going to get 100 rounds, and we're going to use that. And we'll see if we can do this and dial it up and see if I can influence a bit of a pain on these things. I just want a little bit of peace and quiet from these stupid things. Alright, let's see if that'll do it. Really? Missiles? Seriously? Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, shit. Huh. Missiles, huh? Alright, I'm gonna do something really crazy. I'm gonna fly up there and attack this thing. It's probably going to be a quick death, but I just feel like I want to take this thing up there, and I just need, like, a little bit of peace of mind, you know? So let's go ahead and drop this. Well, first things first. Drop that. And yeah, I got enough of those, but it's going to be a suicide run anyway. I think my only option really is to go in and just start grinding. Like, just to grind the hell out of it. Alright, let's do this. This should be really quick and dirty, but it'll give me an idea of what the lay of the land's like up there. And that's one. Second large thruster, and here is the... Alright. Wow. Okay, so we got some good stuff. And we need to move quick, because this is when things get really crazy. So let's, we're gonna go ahead and use this as the, I know it doesn't really matter because... Alright, so we got 3 thrusters out of that, and we got a rocket launcher, but we don't have rockets for it. So, yeah, that was fun. So we know what's on the Spiteful Aggressor is a missile launcher operator, so we got to remember that. Alright, so this is our opportunity really quick. It's our chance to get this armor plating situated just right. Gotta move quick. Now, how long it'll be before enemy arrives, so we want to try to get this as quickly as possible. Let's get this in place. Ah, shoot. I'm really grateful that this ship was a ship of the line, because this would have been a really hard thing to do otherwise, like really hard.
Inventory full.
Good gravy. Seriously? Okay, let's sit down and we gotta get a thing going on. We gotta act pretty quick, because these guys are really, they don't take very long to get themselves redeployed, so I gotta really hurry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get the energy up, get the energy up, get the energy up. Okay, boom, let's go. Here's the thing. I'll get the bulk of this in place. Let's drop this here. I didn't destroy that spiteful aggressor because I didn't want a respawn to pop up, but I can disable it, and then I don't have to worry about it, and it can do its thing. It crawls around in there, flops, whatever a dying drone does. It ain't my problem.
Meteor storm inbound.
Good gravy. Seriously? Seriously, Sue Lady? I don't need it. I don't need it. I gotta work around with whatever thing is in the rocks over here. I don't know what's down there, but whatever it is, it sounds insane.
Energy low.
It's crazy because you just don't have enough freaking energy to do this, and I'm trying to do this as fast as I can before the next wave shows up. Alright, we're almost out of juice, so we're going to have to slip down below here somehow. Probably after we take this one. We're grinding this down with what we have left. Ah, shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and sit. Get another charge. We're working on it. We're working as fast as we can here, guys. We're trying so hard to get this I want to get this shield in place. It's heavy armor, so it should hold up pretty good. It might not hold up very well against the other, but it's definitely going to hold up pretty good for that. And then I want to get the I need to get the conveyor line done, and unfortunately that's going to be lower down. So we're going to have to make the garage lower than what it is now. So we're going to have to drop it down some, which is fine. We're going to have to do some other stuff if we're going to do that anyway. But we have to work with what we work with, you know, and the important part is to get that ceiling in place, you know.
Fuel critical.
Okay, so the plan is now get it out there far enough where I can angle it down to provide a sloped armored front, and then we'll extend it out even further. I want it out past this rock formation here, so, and we need to bring it down too. So we're gonna go ahead and run Okay, we gotta get this done fast. I know I'm burning through energy like crazy. I should get my faster one. This would go a lot quicker if I had my higher end one, but I don't want to run the risk of missing the opportunity here. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. Alright, now we got a proper bunker roof on here. Alright, let's go in here. We gotta get... Alright, so we're gonna drop these things off. And we're gonna get... We want grids. 200 grids. Grab 200, grab 300, grab 200 of those. Alright. That's gonna make them wonder. They're gonna come over here at dawn and they're gonna be like, what the hell is going on here?
Energy low.
Oh, come on. There we go. Gotta find that sweet spot. Sometimes these things are real hard to mess with, especially if they're buried in the voxel. Just gotta check to make sure there isn't anybody sneaking up on me.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I didn't really plan on it being out this way, but... Oh, hey, Minuteman, welcome. Yeah, thinner was yeah. Well, I'm hoping to get some GATs up there and to get a welder up there hooked into my conveyor system really quick and get all these defenses in place for the next round, but it's looking like there's a spiteful aggressor inbound right now, so I'm trying to get this... Whoops, wrong direction. I'm trying to get this defensive platform at least set up so that I can have a level of protection. It's definitely brutal. Alright. So let's go ahead and... Alright, now I did not want to have to make a lower level on this platform, but I'm going to have to because I've got to bring these conveyors down to make room for these guys, which means I'm also going to need to move these guys out of the way too. Now, I need spiteful aggressors. Those are the ones with the missile launchers, if I recall. That's going to be a real tough one to deal with. That's why I need to get a fighter or something in here. You know what I think I ought to do? This is a tough one. Alright, we're going to move these over here so they're out of the way. So let's go ahead and get them situated over on the side here. No, I want the welder there. Thank you. Alright, now. Alright, so here's what's going to have to happen. This conveyor is going to have to come down. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to change that to gray. And before the bad guys show up, I'm going to figure out where I want to put these things. Let's see here. I could put the one thing there. There. And no, put one there and there. Yeah, it'd have to be right there. And actually put the gat right there. We could put the grinder, or no, we want the grinder wheel right there. And then we could put a gat right here. We could put a gat right there. I guess we could put a gat right here, actually. Yeah. Pretty sure that would work. And then we could put the, well, if we put the, actually, if we set them up differently now, if we put the gat there, another gat there, yeah, it's got to have a block around it too. So if we go gat here, and then that's going to be its area of block. Grinder, grinder, gat. Yeah, that'll work. I'll watch for that other one, but I think that's where we're going to put the 2 GATs. Yeah, we put the other one and we hold it down below. So actually, we're going to grind this away because we're going to make this a full square. We need better support, and then we're going to give these guys a taste of good old-fashioned lead when they come over the edge. Even though the spiteful aggressors are just horrible.
Fuel low.
Crap.
Fuel critical.
Yep, I felt that was gonna happen. Alright. Gotta do this quick before the next round gets here. And hopefully we can salvage the rest of the stuff under the cover of our guns. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yes, it'll give them a good wake-up morning surprise that they are absolutely not looking forward to. Because every morning, in all 5 episodes, or was it 5 episodes now? All 5 episodes, these guys have been giving me the bad wake-up morning. So I think it's about time. Honestly, I have no idea what's burning down here.
Energy low.
I'm just so grateful for all this heavy armor that they shot off the ship.
Inventory full.
No problem. We'll just get this.
Energy critical.
Oh, for the love of it. Always something. It's always something with this suit lady. Always something. Alright, let's have a sit down. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give them a bad surprise. Alright. Alright, so we got 303 rounds of Gatling ammo ready to go. Nice. So let's see here. Alright, so we're going to need to rotate place. We're going to need to do a trio of fun. We're going to need to go yeah, like that. And then this is going to have to be a rotated turn. That's going to need to be a corner one. That's going to go like this. And this is going to have to go like this, okay? Wait a minute. No, this one's going to have to be forwards. That's going to have to be the one that's the... That's going to have to be the one that's the junction. Alright, cool. Alright, pieces, parts. Everybody, pieces, parts. Well, I don't have to worry about thrust on the base, that's true, but I do have to worry about thrust for things like that back there that I'm trying to work on. Now that I do need to worry about thrust. Let's dump this off. And we'll get a bunch of those, get a bunch of those. I'll take all of those. And all those. For sure that's everything. Alright, cool. Alright. That's right. Anything that flies, you're absolutely right about that. Alright. Good. So there's that. That's out of the way. Great. Now, we need more materials for the rest of this sort of operation here. We're gonna need two more reinforced pipes, and then let's see here. So for the reinforced pipes, get another couple more of those, another couple more of those. I think we got enough of those, and we've gone through all those motors already. let's see here. Better get some more. I'll do that after we get it done. Bit trickier to get up underneath here. Alright, let's see here. We got... I'll make my life easy. I should go with a... Not with a conveyor box, but we're gonna go with a conveyor box anyway. The reason being is just in case something gets wonkied. And then let's see here. Motor. Of course I need a motor. Why wouldn't I need a motor? Few and far between. That's what they say. We'll salvage it from here. We can fix those later. Right now it's important I get my pair of gats up here. Alright, so we're going to need another one of those to put up on top. So let's see here, we're going to need probably the contents of probably both of those. Oh, so we need more. Alright, let's get a couple more of these. And we'll get another 100 of these, maybe 200 of those. Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's go up here, hopefully. There's nothing up here trying to kill me immediately. This is the part when I am most exposed, is when I'm installing this little deal. Ah, for the love of... Not enough pipes. God, these things use so many pipes. It's like, it's insane. Yikes! Bad guy, bad guy. Yikes! Ah, man, that was close. It almost got me. Whew. Daggone it! Ah, so close. Ah, those fleeting rivals, man. Alright. Okay. Walk it off. Gotta walk it off. Almost had that thing fixed. Almost had it fixed. Almost. Okay. Wow. Alright, that happened. Yeah. Let's get some magical apple juice. Because that shit... This here is the bomb. Apple juice. That's what we want. Am I done recharging? No. I'm gonna slowly heal in this oxygenated environment. Ah, it was so close. Ah, so close, so close, so close. Good gravy is going to be very hard to get those things installed while that's there. Okay, well, guess we're kind of sunk. Well, the nice thing about a fleeting rival is that they use only GATs, and that's it. It's not gonna hurt anything at all. The one that could really mess it up is the spiteful aggressor. Because those things, well, those things have got the bad stuff. Alright, well, we're gonna drop these in here for now. Gonna sip my apple juice, if I can ever get to sip it. Wow. This high oxygen environment's really having a field day with me. Man. Wish that thing could go away long enough for me to throw a gat up there and then I'd shoot it down. Oh well. Okay, well, that being done, let's let's get back our stuff, I guess. Yeah, so that's a thing. Okay, you are a pain in my derriere, this machine right here. I do not understand why you were flipping over, but I think it might have something to do with this thrust going down and the other thrust not going correctly, maybe? I don't know. You got 2 downs, you got 3, you got those 2 big going ups. I think I just need some more smaller thrusters on here to cover all the vectors, and then I think it'll be okay. Probably it'd be a good idea to set us up with a fan below. We do want to get a connector in here too, which we can do now that we have our one fixed up. Now, how did I manage to do that kind of crap? By doing it like that, I basically screwed myself. Let's go into spectator cam and see what they're doing up there. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a fleeting rival right there. I'm not sure what he's shooting at. It's beautiful out. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need fuel. I'm in spectator mode. Ooh, what's that? There's the enemy facility out that way. And it looks like we got a lake. And there is that problem child. Alright. Okay, so, if I change that and rotate it, that won't be useful anymore. But if I rotate that around, it will. But at least it'll give me a downward connector option. Or we could do idea. What if we go with, first of all, we go with a different color. How about blue? And actually, we should make that blue too. I like that. I like these blues. We'll make it blue. He's probably just shooting rocks. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we got a conveyor converter. we put it up here, and then we set it up like that. If we do that, we could put a connector on the bottom of it. But for now, really and truthfully, the biggest issue we've got is how do you get this thing to like not flip over and have enough thrust. And I think our best option is to set up a bunch more thrusters on it. Yeah. Alright, let's go get our hydrogen tank replaced. We're gonna have to go up and get some ice at some point. Maybe I'll do a tunnel up. Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be a long haul. Yeah, that's true. GATs do damage only one block at a time. However, if you got two GATs with welders next to them to heal them and the blocks around them in a small space like that, they should hold out pretty well. And if you target them, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The Minuteman about the stone filling up one side, not the other. Yeah, I was running into a problem with that. But no, what I was saying is that if you've got the GATs and they're set up so that they're firing on a specific target, like weapons, the drones are useless. I mean, they're not going to do anything if they don't got their guns. So I'm just going to set the drone. I'll set the GATs up once I get a chance. If that stupid. Wait a minute, where is it? Did it leave? Shut up! Did it leave really? I don't see anything out there. Alright, now we got a chance. So we gotta cheese it. We gotta get out here real quick. So we're gonna, let's drop this off in here. Like that, and let's get out there and finish that. Yep, I don't see it. Really? Gonna need a lot more than that, I guess, huh? Alright, we need more motors. Basically, we need the parts we need to fix the thing. Oh, I don't want that many. Let's go with... Actually, how much space do I have? Huh. Alright, let's do this. I don't see anything flying over here. Why? Are you freaking kidding me? Crap. I need grids. limited amount of time, guys.
Energy critical.
Shut up, suit lady. You not see me trying to get this thing situated? Now that should give these guys something really unpleasant when they come back. Now let's get some energy and then we'll go down and we'll set up the... get some energy. So what we got going on is we're going to get the welders in place. Then we're going to set the weapons event controller, and that weapons event controller is going to be set up so that we'll be able to weld it. It'll turn the welders on, so they're not draining all the time. It'll turn the welders on when there's damage going on. That's the plan, so. Oh my, seriously? Probably should have just got the grates done, but alright. Oh, for the love of Pete. Let me guess. Can't place welder because there's rocks in the way. Why can't you do the welder? Oh, for the love of... Ha! And that would be the sound of a fleeting rival that had something bad happen. Why is that not working? Do I have to have it down one more level? Is that what's going on? Let me see if that has to be, if that's the problem. No? I don't know why it's not able to do that. Why is it unable to do that? There's no reason for it to be like that. Oh, come on, suit lady. I'm already trying to do something here. Good gravy. Always with the thing. Always. Good gravy. This suit lady is really annoying me today. Good gravy. Why is my plan not working? I don't understand. Fleeting rival incoming. Again, it won't let me do it. Why? that was fun. Good gravy. I just want to get my stupid thing set up, but it won't set up, and I don't know why. But now I do, because there's a stupid thing in my way. I tell you, just can't win for losing around here. Alright, what we're gonna have to do... well, we're gonna have to set up another one of these out here.
Inventory full.
I'm aware. I didn't expect to have to tear down a fleeting rival. Still not answering the reason. Still not. Now, how in the hell? Why is this not? Why can't it be? It says unable to place welder. Why? What is? What is? I don't understand what the problem is. Why is it not placing the welder? There shouldn't be anything there. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's... the battle's on. Good gravy. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's all about the grids. Maybe there's too much damage. What do you mean the GAT's the problem, man? The GAT isn't the problem. I think the problem is the damage. You can't place anything next to a block that's damaged. It's warped and they won't let me.
Fuel critical.
Oh, good gravy. Seriously? It's always something. It's like I'm trying here, but it's like every time I turn around, it's one more thing. It's like, come on, stop it. All right. All right. So let's try this again. All these things are healed. Everybody's happy. Alright, now. We should be able to place a welder here. Why? Does this thing have... Oh, I wonder if this thing's got a hit block. I think I probably should have put this first, and the GAT second. Alright, we're gonna try it and see. Uh-oh.
Energy low.
So it would do it there, but it won't do it there. It won't do it there either. So I don't understand what the deal is. Why is it not doing it down here? Haha! Yeah, probably not a good idea to leave this uranium lying around. Or the GAD ammo, could use that. Yeah, the remains of the drone was the problem. You're absolutely right, Minuteman. Huh. Alright. So, wonder if it'll let me do it this time here. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna have to take that GAD away and replace it with this one. Alright. While we're at it, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put that welder to work. Keep it on while I'm doing this, just in case. Alright, let's get these defenses up and running. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna have to clean this all up because it ain't gonna do squat. Oh, come on. Why can't I get that thing? Ah!
Critical.
I got welded. Not a good idea. I would advise against getting welded if everybody would be. What the hell now? I don't understand what's the problem with it this time. Love it. Gotta love it. You see, that's why I wanted those. Not so that I get shot by my own guns, but so that anything that shoots at me, they're gonna get a surprise. Alright, now that my defenses are now in place, I feel better. Alright. Okay, now let's check our status here. We're going to drop that off, that off, that off, that off. And those will drop off. We've got plenty of the other stuff. Oh, we need some grids. And I'm actually going to take some of those away. And we need... Oh, I should drop some of these too. I think that's pretty much everything that goes on those GATs. I don't think there's anything else, so... Alright, now we can relax a little bit because they're going to shoot down everything, and that should give us more salvage too, which will be really nice. Okay, that's good. That's real good. Things are looking up. Alright, now, one more thing before I'm going to call this. Let's see here. Sorry, I wasn't really following the chat that well there, Minuteman. It was kind of exciting. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, I know. I knew the welder wasn't the problem either. It was just trying to find the thing that was causing the problem. Ugh, I hate those small grid blocks. I agree with you totally on that. The base is static grid 2192. Yeah. Yeah, it is, because I haven't come up with a name for the base yet, and that is something that I'm definitely looking to figure out. So we're going to have to come up with a name for this base. I'm always open for suggestions. Usually I ask the computer here what their word of the day is, and then I'll figure it out from there. But right now, I would like to take this opportunity and go up to the top of the mountain. Oh, wait. No, actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to go down here. And I could get all the parts I wanted from this thing. I want to see if it has any... I don't know that... I think it's been... The inside's been pretty much gutted, yeah. Alright, let's get this. We can't make reactor components, so if we're going to have a reactor at any point, we're going to need the reactor components. And the uranium's useful if I want to make missiles at some point. Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. I like that. Except for one small problem. I don't know the. I don't. Does that a good colony name though? See, that's the question, because this is going to be a settlement. The in the objectives, we're gonna try. We're trying to. We got to make a settlement here. So I don't know. It doesn't really sound like a pirate's bane. I mean, we could. I'll take it as your suggestion. If anybody else wants to leave a suggestion in the comments, I'll definitely take it into consideration, and we'll see what we can come up with. And next episode, we will definitely be naming our little settlement here. Pirate's Bane. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we're going to leave the rest of this here because we can salvage those later. Because I want to go up there. Alright, guns, you got me covered? I'm going to go up to the top. We discovered about 3 episodes ago, even though it pisses off the drones, that there is ice up here. And that's kind of what we need right now. But I gotta be watchful of anything zipping up on me here. I wish I had a camera. Because then I could take a look at these facilities and see, like over there. I don't even know what is that. There's 2 drones over there and there's something as far as the I don't know, what is that over there? Yeah, see? It's an antenna and a couple of drones over there too. That's the regional headquarters. We gotta kill that. Yeah, that's true. You got a point. Pirate Bay would definitely not make sense. What do we got over here? Okay, there is a... Okay, that's a station. I don't know what the rest of that is. Man, the snow is not like an ice lake, that's for sure. Station Mount Dawn over there, huh? You know what? We might want to... How much ice we got? 3. We're not full up. Let's go check out, before we go, let's check out this station. It's only 500 meters away. I mean, it doesn't have any drones on it. I think it's the one that's been attacking us. Wow, look at that out there. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know. We're definitely within GAT range, so we got to be careful. Oh. There's some sort of structure over there on the other side of the mountain. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing in there? Nope. Oh, wait. There's iron down there. Yeah, okay. And there's the unknown Mayday over there too. I feel a little bit more brave now that we've got, you know, some protection down here that's gonna cover our butt when we're coming back to the base, you see. Colonists retreat. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it does actually make a lot of sense. Okay. Alright, Minuteman, I'll go with that. I like that. That's a really good one. So that's the number one contender right now, everyone, and we'll see who says anything in the comments or anything like that, and then tomorrow, or when we next do our next episode, which probably won't be tomorrow, it'll probably be the day after tomorrow, but we'll see. That I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so 3 clicks is probably on the other side of that mountain over there. And that one's pretty far out. That's 10 clicks away. Okay, so this one here, Outpost 13, is 4 clicks away. And then we have a blinking logistics base somewhere over there too. Alright. We still have some daylight. Yeah, I like the Pirates Bane from when we get the ship, but we're a long ways away from getting the ship. Okay, I really want to scout out some of these bases. Like, I really do. Like, what is, Outpost 13? That tells me there's like a bunch of outposts out here somewhere. Okay, a lot of these... Outpost 13 doesn't have any enemies. All the rest of them seem to have enemies. It seems to have a lot of stuff on there, except for the one that's over there. We didn't get a good look at it, though. Alright, well... Gonna hop down to Hole. And we do have a... we do have a few things down here to grab. I know it seems like, oh, you could have gotten a lot more ice. Yeah, I could have, but then if I did that, I couldn't have picked up all this stuff. Alright. Looks like the, huh. I wonder how much uranium it takes. Well, I can't make missiles. That's right. Ha! So this stuff is only really basically good for... Yeah. It's kind of nice, actually, to be able to walk around knowing we've got cover on our back and not have to worry about, you know, getting shot. It's so weird. They've been harassing us for ages. I still don't know what's burning down there. Yeah, no advanced assemblers. Zippo. Excuse me. Well. Good gravy. They blew a piece of metal all the way out there. Somewhere out that way was our pod, but I don't know if it's still out here. I'm curious to know if it's still out here. We're gonna zip out here real quick and see if it's still out here. It was down here among the trees somewhere. I'm trying to remember. There was one of the... Oh, there it is. Hey, what do you know? They haven't even harassed it or nothing. I left it there for a shelter just in case. Alright. Looks like some of this stuff is despawning.
Inventory full.
Alright. Yeah, we're going to be doing some rearranging on the base next time. Alright, get that in there, get that in there, that in there. Alright, everyone. Well, I think that was a really good episode. We got a lot done. We got the base, some defenses. We went ahead and collected a whole lot more scrap. We managed to get the inner wall, or the outer wall, in place a little bit. And we did get to kind of briefly check out the station on the other side. So we did a whole bunch. Yeah, Minuteman, there's the thing, is that those blocks weren't attached to the grid. They got blown off. And I had been trying to break them down for a long time, but, you know, I'm gonna zip out here before we finish up for the day and see if there's any more unattached. We'll see, these are probably buried, just attached to something. That's why they didn't despawn. I have no idea what's down here. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a thruster. Alright, and then... Not sure what's over there. Alright, well... Okay, everybody. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for the suggestion, Minuteman. I went ahead and noted that down, and we'll take that into consideration. #1 contender on it, so I like that. The Colonist Retreat sounds really good. Pirate's Bane for a ship. Yeah, we're going to have to probably get some pretty powerful stuff together for that. So, yeah. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.